I am just gonna film some flip throughs of my photocard binders. So this is just my photocard part of my collection. Well, obviously it's not just photocard because I also have postcards and other things that are the size that fit in a binder. So there's 4 of them. I'll go through them individually. Yeah, so I hope you enjoy. Sorry if it's a little bit all over the place and there might be giant sections of the video that you know, is of a member from a group you don't stand. So feel free to just skip along if, let's say, you love Twice but you hate 17. Well, there's going to be at least like 20 minutes of this video you might want to skip. So apologies for that in advance. But yeah, I hope you enjoy. Now this is my Dahyun binder. Now this is a big, chunky, very filled binder, but this is one of my prized possessions. It's very sad, but I'm really, really proud of this, and I spend a lot of time just sitting in my bedroom flipping through this and just looking and just love it. Love it. It makes me so happy. So let's have a look. So story begins first. I'm not 100% keen on the way I did these with the the 6 pockets, but I feel like I would kind of rather this than blank, loads of blanks if I did it in a 9, because there's only 4 cards for story begins and there'd be 5 blanks for fillers. It would look, I don't know. I'll try it sometime. I'll try and move it around, but for now, this is my story begins page. And my page 2, obviously I've done the same thing with page 2 because it's just the 4 of them. Yeah, which I love. And then this is Twice Coastal Lane 1 with the Christmas ones as well. I do love this, and obviously I keep pre-orders with, I keep anything of that album all together on a page. So I've got the 2 cards from the album plus the pre-order, and then the 2 cards from the limited edition plus the monograph, and I kind of do that with most of the albums, you'll see as we go through. But yeah, quite proud of this one, especially at the Christmas cards. I absolutely adore them. I love her hair in them, and something about having limited cards as well that just, yeah, makes you feel good. And then Twice Coastal Lane 2, so the 2 versions of the cards, and then the 2 pre-orders, like the corresponding pre-orders. I think that's the corresponding. Who knows? Well, somebody. This is Signal. So I've got the 3 cards, well, 4 cards, the special one, and the pre-order, and the monograph. This monograph card took me forever to get a hold of. I joined like a million group orders for it. They all kept getting cancelled, and I'm pretty sure I ended up paying like quite a bit of money for it, like quite a bit more than I would have liked to, because I just got to this point where I was like, I want it. I've had the others for so long, I just want it. I have a bad habit of that, of spending more than, like, you know, not sticking to my guns and trying to get a good price for something just because I get very impatient. And then this is Twice-to-gram, if I can do that properly. So I've got the cards, the pre-order, the monograph, and then this was the Likey pop-up store card, which I think I traded for this with some. Yes, yeah, I did. So yeah, absolutely love it. So I thought I'd keep everything Likey and everything Twice-to-gram all together, with some little stickers I made as well. And yeah, I don't know. I love Likey and I love Twice-to-gram. I love the whole era. I really, really miss Dahyun's black hair. It was just, yeah. I like that there's a bit of colour. And then Merry and Happy. Don't really like this page, so I'm sorry. I just think this is a mess. So there's some tidying up needs to be done. But I love the cards, obviously. And then pre-order and monograph. Oh, they're even labelled this time. Yeah, there's Merry and Happy. And then page 1 of What Is... Here we go. This is where it goes into a million pages because there's a million cards for every album. But this is page 1 of What Is Love, with 8 of the cards. And then we have page 2 with the rest of the cards, the pre-orders, and the monograph. That's What Is Love. Again, this, so well, it's literally my icon here on YouTube, but this is my absolute favourite Dahyun look of all time. Like of all time, absolutely obsessed with it. So yeah, What Is Love has a very, very special place in my heart, and it's my favourite Twice title track. And then Summer Nights, page 1, with 7 of the cards, and again some like cute stickers I made just to fill it in. And page 2 with the rest of the cards, the special card, the monograph, the Dance the Night Away pop-up store, or was it Summer Nights pop-up store? The pop-up store card, and the pre-order cards. I really know like nothing about cards or the events that any of these cards come from, because I'm just here in the UK. Like, I can't attend anything. All I can do is just buy the merch, and I don't really understand what it is or where it comes from, but it's got Dahyun on it, so it looks pretty and I want it. So that's Summer Nights, page 2. And then we've got Yes or Yes, page 1. I love her purple hair more than anything. I used to have purple hair myself. I had my hair purple for quite a long time. I probably would still have it now, but I had to dye it back to a natural colour. Well, a boring colour. So when she dyed her hair purple, I literally lost my shit. Best thing ever. So I love this. I'm not that keen on like the styling for Yes or Yes, but obviously it's the one with her purple hair, so bloody love it. Page 1, and I love the cards as well, especially Dahyun's. I just think they look so good. And page 2 with her other card that kind of just doesn't match the other ones. The hand card. Still not over the fact they did these. Such a cop out, but whatever. At first I was like absolutely kicked off about them, but you grow to love them after a while. And we've got monograph and the 3 pre-order cards. I love the Yes or Yes monograph cards with the like rose details on it. They're just so pretty. I love all the monograph cards, but the Yes or Yes ones especially are really beautiful. And then Year of Yes, all on one page because there's not many. The 5 cards, the 2 pre-orders, and the monograph. And then Fancy You, page 1. Which the fancy cards are literally beautiful. I'm so glad they went back to the colour borders, because I do love the colour borders in general, especially when I'm making templates. It makes everything so much easier. But especially because Dahyun's are white, so they look so good, and especially when I sleeve my cards with the white sleeves, it just everything looks good. I love it. Fancy page 2 with the 2 cards that don't really match the others, the monograph and the pre-order cards. These pre-order cards, like the colour ones, are just so... This version of the album, all the photo shoots from these ones, you know, they're like all on the sofa, and oh my god, they are just the best. Oh, and isn't that the version where they've got the dog as well? Like the dog that like looks like a big chicken nugget. It's like the cutest thing I've ever seen. Sorry, I'm rambling, but yeah. God, I miss Fancy. Fancy was so good. And then Feel Special, page 1. These photo cards. I'm pretty sure I'm saying this about every single album. I love Twice photo cards in general, but these photo cards are absolutely stunning. Like all the rhinestones and the glitter and the sparkles, I just absolutely adore. Like everyone's. Nayeon's especially was so gorgeous this comeback. Like I think I pulled like 3 of them, and I just wanted to keep them. And then her other 2 cards, the gold card. I'm getting prepared. I'm ready. There will be a Feel Special monograph, and it will go here. And these are the 3 pre-order cards. And then after that, I have kind of all the other Korean album inclusions that aren't photo cards. So I've got the 2 What Is Love stickers and the standee for Twice Goes the Lane 2. And then Summer Nights, Polaroid, the Likey stickers, and the Year of Yes sticker, just because it's so tiny, I didn't really know where else to put it. The Yes or Yes card unit thing. I don't know, these were really strange, but I'm quite lucky that Dahyun's is the one that's kind of showing, so it stores nicely. And the Fancy Lenticular. And the What Is Love clear card, complete with its gross glue sticker thing on the side that everyone's has because they stuck them into the album. Don't know why they did that. And then this is just a space waiting for something new. I hoped when they'd announced Feel Special that the lyrics paper would go here, because I was like, great, another, you know, not photocard size thing. But no, it's too big to go in a 2-pocket, so it has to have a page of its own. But here it is, Feel Special lyrics paper, which they're really beautiful. They're just too big. So it's very annoying. And then this is my Japanese cards, the ones with the tabs. So they're a little bit too big to go in 9-pocket sleeves. Yeah, these are all of them. Obviously, I don't have Candy Pop. If anyone has Candy Pop punched, I mean, feel free to give me it unpunched, but I'm not made of money, so I can't afford it unpunched. Yeah, Candy Pop punched for a, you know, decent deal, or trade a bunch of things I've got, or I could partially trade, sell these, I don't know. I really want Candy Pop because it's my favourite of all the cards, and I don't have it. This is one of my prized possessions because it's unpunched. Love it. Yeah, those are the tab ones. And then this is my page of the other thing, you know, the other Japanese cards that haven't got the tabs. I joined a group order for this, but I think it might have got lost in the post, which is so frustrating. There's loads and loads of things of mine have got lost in the post recently, and it's just so typical that it's, yeah, one of such high value. But I guess that's my fault for not getting track shipping, or whatever. Try not to think about it. But yeah, this Breakthrough card is really one of my favorites ever. Just absolutely adore it. Love Breakthrough in general, but the Happy and Breakthrough cards, like, they're just, so gorgeous. That's kind of annoying me that they didn't have the tabs, so they couldn't kind of go along with the other ones. But then I guess neither did, like, the first album, or, well, that's the repackaged, so it's not a high touch one, but I'm making no sense, I'm sorry. And then this is my icy sticker page, which I'm gonna have to turn into like a 6-pocket one soon, and like put a blank, because obviously there's an icy sticker coming with And Twice, which I'm so excited for, and they look really, really beautiful. But yeah, I love this page. I just absolutely love how it looks, and I love the icy stickers. They're so pretty. Then this is, we'll go on to my non-album cards. So Twice Land the Opening, all these ones, which I do really, really love. Like, I kind of miss where you could just like get big sets of the cards rather than, I mean, I love the trading cards, don't get me wrong, because it's so fun and they're always so beautiful, and like, I love trading, so it makes it all way more fun. But I kind of miss the good old days of a tin with loads of cards in. Same goes for 17 as well, because they do the same thing now. But yeah, that's Twice Land the Opening. And then I've got my Once Begins and Once Halloween, plus the Once Begins DVD card. I love these. She just looks so gorgeous. And I think it's so funny that this was so like early on in their career, but she looks like so old and mature. Like, if anything, older than she does in like the Twilight cards, which was so recent. And then we've got these. Oh wait, no, those first ones were the opening encore, weren't they? And these two were for Twice Land the Opening. Yeah, and that was the opening DVD. That was the opening encore DVD. And then these ones are Twice Land Fantasy Park, which I absolutely adore. Like, this camera doesn't do these justice. And the backs of these cards are so gorgeous. They're all like sparkly and just generally beautiful. And then this is Twice Land Fantasy Park DVD, which fairly recently came out. But I love these. They're so gorgeous. And then these are my Japanese event Polaroid ones. These are the only cards that I don't sleeve with a like white or black sleeve, because the backs are so gorgeous. Like, absolutely love the backs of them. So I was like, yeah, you're not getting sleeved. Like, we have to be able to see the backs of these. Yeah, I'm very proud of this like collection bit. It's like one of my favorite bits of my Die Home binder. I'm pretty sure I say that about all of it, but yeah, I've got these two, which hopefully should be coming soon. I can't wait to be able to fill 2 pages of it. It's kind of crazy. It wasn't very long ago at all that there was only just 1 page full, and now we're almost 2. Because Twice keep releasing too many cards. JYP, please stop. Please. I can't afford it. And then here we have my Twice TV 2018 collection, which is coming along. It's not doing too badly. I have a, so I don't actually own the DVD because it was so expensive and not that many people got it, that it would have been quite difficult to trade for. And I know these are so expensive, but I have this rule where every payday I buy one. Generally from eBay, because it's not a whole lot more expensive than it would be buying from a seller, and it's almost impossible to find them for sale anywhere other than eBay. These 2 I got from a seller in Hong Kong, so I got a relatively good price on these. I mean, still like 60 Hong Kong dollars, which is, you know, a lot for a Twice photocard from someone in Hong Kong, but I mean, these were a lot more expensive. But yeah, hopefully I'd love to get it finished before the end of 2019 when these are from 2018, but I know that's just not going to happen. But yeah, every payday, treat myself to a Twice TV 2018 card. Hopefully I can get my hands on them before they're all like impossible to find. But yeah, this is probably my most expensive page and it's not even complete, but I love them so much. I love look at that. Look at that. It's like a party. Love it. So happy. And then this is Twice Lights trading cards page 1, because there's too many of them to fit onto one page. But yeah, here is page 1 and page 2 with the lenticulars and the special cards, which I've only like recently managed to get my hands on. Like I've very recently finished this set. And then the Twice shop trading cards as well, which I've also very recently finished. This card I could not find for the longest time, but I finally found a trade for it and it came in, and I love this page so much, especially this special card in the middle, which I just love. Anything with that kind of like hollow effect, I'm obsessed with. So I love this page. This is me being super prepared for the One's Halloween 2. It's like Twice classic Twice. Yeah, you know what I mean. Trading cards. The cards that all look exactly the same, but the girls look so gorgeous in them. So I've got 2 pages ready for them, like including the lenticular and the special ones and stuff. So these are ready to go in here. I've joined a group order and I've bought 2 packs from it sorted. So hopefully I should be able to get a lot of Dahyun because we've got a lot of people who have joined, but we'll see. So that's those. And then these are my like lottery sets. So I've got those two, and then they're doing another one for Twice Dance Japan. So I bought that from someone, so hopefully that should be on the way not too long. I do love this page. I love the way they do it. I love all the characters, and it's just so fun. And again, I love that Dahyun's colour is white because everything kind of matches nicely. Some of them do look a little bit funky, especially for the lottery set one, because the sticker is like bright red. You know, like Momo's bright pink one kind of looks a little bit odd with it. So I'm very lucky. And then these last 2 pages are a little bit jumbled because they're kind of like certain cards that don't really have places, but I've got the, one Fan Club ones and a Season's Greetings one. And I'm sure we'll be getting another Season's Greetings one soon, so I'll have to move this. And that was a pop-up store, and I'm pretty sure that was from Twice and the opening encore. Somehow, because I was around when Single K. Again, I'm not sure where any of these things come from. I just try and get my hands on what I can. And then these are the like mini bookmarks, which recently, I think they were Twice shop as well. Twice put out too much merch all at the same time from loads of different places. It's impossible to keep track, but that's what they are on that page. And then this is, again, a very jumbled page of things that didn't quite fit in other places. So I've got the Nature Collection one, my Twice Lenticulars, Super Event DVD, Twice Scene, and my... I love how I've got the Candy Bongzi photocard, but I don't have the light stick. And I've got one of the School Looks cards, but sadly not the other. I did join a group order like a million years ago for it. I think there's been an issue with the seller, so I don't think I'm getting that card. So I need to try and get that other one from somewhere else. Yeah, these kind of, it's just a random cards that don't really have another place in my collection, but I'm sure like as it grows, I'll be able to move things around and put things in other places. Like this really probably should go with the Twice Lights cards, because obviously it's from the same photo shoot. So maybe I should put that in the middle of there. I'll work it out. I love reorganizing it, so I'm sure it won't be long before these are all over the place. But yeah, that was my Darien collection. I hope you like it. This is my Vernon binder, which, like my Darien one, is absolutely massive because Playdays are the worst and make so many photo cards for me to spend loads of money that I don't have on. But yeah, at least this is pretty as a result of it. So this is Boys B and Love and Letter repackage. I'll probably move these eventually because I'm not that keen on them in the 6. And I don't really like that they're not sleeved when all my other ones are. But then don't really like all the blank pages on a 9 page, but yeah, it's probably worth it. So yeah, those are them. And then we have Going 17 and 1. These 2 photo cards I found very, very difficult to get a hold of. Like pre-Anode, they were the only 2 Vernon Korean album photo cards, which I didn't have. And I was like, I will trade for them, I will trade for them, I will only trade for them. And then I just kind of hit this wall and I was like, fuck it, I'll buy them. So I ended up buying them off people because they were just like impossible to find anywhere. Couldn't even get them, you know, couldn't find them for a good price anywhere or find anyone that wanted to trade. Nightmare. But yeah, they're here now. No one can take them away from me. And then we have Teenage and Director's Cuts, which I love. For a very long time, this was one of my absolute favourite cards because it had Ben and Silverhair, and I was like, well, we're never ever going to have that ever again. And then he dyed his hair silver again, and we have 2 photo cards in a node with his silver hair, which are actually selfies because this isn't. So now they've kind of overtaken it. But pre-Anode, this was my favourite because Vernon. We've got You Make My Day, all these photo cards, which I love You Make My Day as an album, but I hated Vernon's hair so much. So, yeah, this was a time. And You Make My Dawn with stickers. I do love these photo cards, especially this one. This one, which I found very, very difficult to find. I found it really hard to find anyone to trade for me this one. I don't know why, but sometimes there's just like one card that no one seems to have at all. I had it with this one card in Anode as well, which I'll point out when we get to it, but it's just crazy. There's an abundance of one card, you know, every single person and their mum pulls it, but then there's just certain ones like no one seems to have. Bizarre. And then Anode. So this is just Begin and the Poet. This one here. This one's my favourite. So I have this one in here because I traded for it with my first set of albums. And then when my fansign albums arrived, where the photo cards were sorted, I ended up with quite a lot of Vernon again that I already had, which I either traded across to Songkwan or I sold or whatever. But I got another one of this and I was like, I'm not letting go of it. Like, I refuse. So I have it in one of those little like Polaroid frames that you can get from Urban Outfitters. And I have it on my bedside table, which I know is so sad, but it's just, oh, it's my favourite photo card. I love his silver hair so much. Like, Trauma is my favourite 17 song. I have always been a Silver Vernon advocate for the longest time. Pretty much like all my time being a carrot. So when he finally did it again, I was like, yes. Very happy. I'm devastated that more of the Anode photo cards don't have it, but at least we have the 2. And then we have Hope and Truth. I love the beret cards. I love Hope. Hope is such a gorgeous version. And then this is the photo card, the Truth one. This was my last one to get. I broke my Europe only rule and I traded with someone in America for this one because I just couldn't find it. I couldn't find a single European who had that card and was trading it. It was insane, but got it now. So I'm very, very happy. But yeah, that took the longest time. And then Real and stickers. I love the circle stickers. Like, I think it's such a cute, like, a nice addition. But totally unnecessary, but love it. And then we have Japanese photo cards. I love that the Japanese photo cards all fit on one page because there are only 9 of them. So, yeah, sorry 17, you're never allowed to release another Japanese album because I like the way your 9 cards fit on a 9 page. So, thank you. And then, like my Die binder, I've got all the kind of like album inclusion-y things that aren't photo card sized. So the postcards from 17 Carat. And then, so the Going 17 paddles, Love and Letter repackage, Polaroid, and the Love and Letter bookmark. And then this is the Season's Greetings kind of card thing from, oh God, what year would that be? So last year's one was the 2018 one. So the 2017 one, I bet it literally says it on it. Who knows? And is all one postcard. And this is just kind of a blank space because I don't have anything to go there. Because I've got all the directors cut postcards on one. I've got the back ones there. And then, so I'm actually missing a You Make My Day lenticular. It's the Follow version, which is ironic because Follow is my favourite version of You Make My Day. But yeah, here are the other 2 that I do have. And then the lenticulars for You Make My Dawn, which I do have them all. And the behind the scenes cards for You Make My Dawn, which was so gorgeous. I wish they fit in the binder like folded out, but obviously they're a little bit too long because they're so gorgeous on the inside, but they're gorgeous on the outside too. And then these are the keynote cards for You Make My Day, which are just beautiful, and I love that they fit in the 3s as well. And keynotes for You Made My Dawn, love those ones. Hate that one is portrait, so I have to have it on the side. It's like all the other, I recently made templates for these, for all the keynote cards, and pretty much every other member, like all 6 of their You Made My Dawn ones are all horizontal. Like, it's just Vernon, who's got this random one, but I mean, it's fit, don't get me wrong, it's a gorgeous picture, but it just kind of bothers me a little bit. And then we've got, I haven't put anything in these. Oh, it's because I needed new 4 pocket sleeves to arrive so I could put these up there. And then I'm going to put the O2U Polaroids, which are still on the way, in the bottom of these. So just ignore this page for a bit, but I know keynote cards, which are gorgeous, but ignore that page. And then we have an ode posters. So we've got Begin and Poet. I do have Hope on the way from a trade, but it's just taking a while, so that one's still on the way. And Truth, which I just adore this one so much. And Rio. And it's Pride Balenciaga t-shirts, which is just the prettiest thing I've ever seen. And then we've got photo books. So Begin. Poets. Hope. I'm still missing Truth. I have Mingyu and I have June. So if anyone in the UK, because these bitches are so big, I don't really want to trade internationally. If anyone in the UK has Vernon's Truth, the purple one, photo book, and wants Mingyu or June, please let me know and let's trade. Because I just really want it. And then these are the high touch cards for Japanese comebacks. So we've got We Make You and Happy Ending. And then, why is this like a surprise to me? Like, I know what's in here. I bought it all, or traded it or whatever. These are HMV cards. So I just collect the ones for the albums. So not the other ones because there's you know, there's some other things that they like did for like different events and stuff for different HMV ones, but I just do the ones that are for albums, so like going 17 onwards. So that's the first page. And then yeah, these ones with the 2 anode ones, which are just so gorgeous. I love the HMV cards so much. It's kind of frustrating that there's now 10, so they don't fit on one page. So I just kind of had to be a little bit creative with that. But I mean, as we get more albums, because I'm sure we'll get the repackaged really soon, I'll be able to move them about. And these are Japanese album trading cards. So the We Make You ones and Happy Ending, which is so gorgeous. Any card they do with the carrot, just my favorite thing ever. Absolutely love it. Like, it's so gorgeous. And here is when we enter my favorite world, which is Japanese trading cards, because they're so big. They're so big, they're so thick, they're just gorgeous. The backs of them are always so nice. Yeah, just absolutely adore. Here we have the Carrot membership kit photo cards, plus Carrotland. So these are like the wrong way around, because is that Carrotland 2016? No. Carrotland 2017. Yeah. These are Carrotland 2017. These are Carrotland 2018. I'm getting myself a bit confused. I'm pretty sure that's right, but I'll correct myself if I'm wrong. So I know they're the wrong way around, but it's just so that it fit. I love these cards. Just absolutely love Vernon's black hair. Like, really miss it. I mean, still Vernon, you're better, but black hair was number 2. And then I have most of the like Boys Wish Polaroid ones, and I think then these go into the Shining Diamond ones as well. Kind of just have, and they have like a bunch of unit ones, and then obviously Diamond Edge Career as well. So just like all the Polaroid like ones are all together. Oh, now this is one of my prized possessions. My Diamond Edge Japan set, which I probably paid way more than I should have done. But to be fair, I didn't pay as much as most people pay for it if they get it, because obviously like in Japan, I mean in general, but especially in Japan, like Vernon's one of the cheaper members, which makes me so sad because it means it's really underappreciated, but works perfectly for me because I can't afford much. So I would much rather pay like $25-30 as opposed to, oh, you're going to pay like at least $80 for like a Wanu set, for example. So yeah, very happy. And I just love these cards so much. They're so gorgeous. This blonde hair, just everything. And again, like the backs of them are so gorgeous. And then the Japan Arena Tour. Again, I could stare at Japanese trading cards for like hours and hours. They're so gorgeous. And then Ideal Cut Korea. I've got just like I think they're the final, those ones are the final scene ones, and then they're the original ones. No, isn't that? Very confused. Either way, all Ideal Cut and final scene. I get myself very confused. But these are the Korean ones. And then these are Ideal Cut Japan, including the transparent cards, which is a little bit annoying because I have to put like some white behind it so you can actually see it. But I do love. I always love the Polaroid ones. I love that, like, at least they have that consistency that they always do the Polaroid in all of them. And then, yes, Carrotland 2019, which obviously isn't with the other ones because they did trading cards again. I don't usually collect the units, but I really loved the unit cards for these. Plus, I'm a sucker for anything Team Rocket, so had to have it. And a vertical unit card is just... That was such an Ava-ism. I'm watching too many of their videos. Yeah, so Carrotland 2019, which is just so gorgeous. And then Haru Cards, which is where they upped their game and they were like, no, we can make more money. We'll do 8 solo cards rather than 5 because these stupid carrots will buy more and more. And guess what? We did. But they're so gorgeous, I'm not complaining, like, in the slightest. Oh, we're so lucky to stand 17, whose colours are Rose Quartz and Serenity, because pink and blue are just the best. And like, look how soft and gorgeous everything looks because we have a good colour scheme. And again, like I said, anything with carrot. And like, look at him like biting it. Oh, God, I love him so much. I just love this photo shoot. And then OTU Korea. I am still missing 2 OTU Korea cards. I haven't seen a single person with the Vernon, June and Jonghan like unit cards, and ideally I want to collect both of them because I decided to only collect one of the one with DK and Coops because they're horizontal and I don't like horizontal cards, so I was like, I'll just do one, not the other. But I haven't got either of these ones, so if anyone has it, please. I've got so many OTU Korea cards left to trade, and I'll trade any Anode cards. Like, I don't mind cross trading. I just really, really want these 2 so I can get this page finished. And then OTU Japan. These are so, so gorgeous. I was heartbroken when these came out and I realised it wasn't, Vernon didn't have a silver hair for them. So I really thought he might have like, they might have done the photo shoot just after he dyed it, but I'm kind of not that gutted about it because obviously they went with the like autumn theme and I feel like the brown hair kind of works a little bit better for it. These cards with the leaves. Again, I was heartbroken that they didn't have the carrot toy, but I was like, leaves makes up for it, and the present, and my surname starts with an A and he's holding A. I so much sound like such a weirdo. I am joking, by the way. I'm joking. I do not think he's in love with me. I can't believe I even have to say that, but you know, you never know. Some people make assumptions. Yeah, love this set so, so much. And then again, like I did with Dahyun, I kind of have a couple of pages of just random cards that didn't really fit anywhere else. So I've got some of the SEM cards. That was Season's Greetings this last year, 2018. And then like that's Ideal Cut DVD, Yume Day Taiwan, is it Taiwanese? And then a couple of like unit cards, like that's Carrotland, and I think that one's Boys Wish. Yeah. And then the Aolens and the We Make You like venue card as well, which came in a set with some of the HMV cards, which I love all of these cards, and some of these are actually like, you know, quite prized possessions, but they don't really have a place anywhere else. Not until I've kind of, you know, like if I end up with more SEM cards, maybe I'll make my own page. I don't know. These are my yet to be sorted into their own section cards, but very happy with them nonetheless. So yeah, that was Vernon. Sorry. I am very proud of it and I hope you liked it. Now this binder will be my Sungkwan and Sana binder. However, I haven't actually started collecting Sana yet. I've just got plans to. I'm going to go very slowly. I'm just going to start with What Is Love, and then when I've done What Is Love, probably do some nights. Like it's very, very slow process, but I miss collecting a Twice member for like older Korean albums. So currently it's my Sungkwan and Sana binder that only has Sungkwan things in. This used to be my just collection binder. It is so thin, as you can see. So my whole collection used to fit inside here, which is why it has like all the official stickers and stuff on. Feet, some ones that I've made and such, or things that I've got as freebies. But now currently it's just a very small Sungkwan collection. I only collect his Korean album photo cards, plus for Anode I did like most of the inclusions, just because I had so many, because I got a fan sign slot and there were so many and I just had loads of extras. So this first page is a little bit sad because it's got the 3 Sungkwan cards which I'm still missing. So if anyone has these 3, I will trade any 17 cards that I've got up for trade for them. But yeah, has all those other ones. And then it gets a little bit better. So I love teenage in general, but Sungkwan's teenage photo cards are so gorgeous. And this photo card, I meant to point to that one, but I touched that one. This photo card has a very special place in my heart because it was the first photo card in general that I ever pulled My first album that I bought, K-pop album that I bought, was Teenage White Version, and I pulled this beautiful photo card. I had it up for trade for a really long time for the Vernon equivalent when I decided to start actually actively collecting Vernon as opposed to, you know, just keeping the photo cards I had. And thank God that I never found a trade for it, because if someone had come along wanting it who had the Vernon equivalent, I would have traded for it. Because that was quite a long time before I decided to bite the bullet and start collecting Songkwan. So I'm very, very glad nobody did. Yeah, I love this page. I really love this page. I just love those photo cards, especially this one. It's very. And then all of You Make My Day, just very recently completed. You Made My Dawn and finished You Made My Dawn. And then all of Anode, all of these photo cards that look so similar. But I love them all, especially the beret ones. He just looks so, so gorgeous. And his best photo card, I love it. I've got 4 of his stickers here. I do have his truth sticker on the way, but it's still on the way from a trade. Then I've got his posters for Anode. So Begin, The Poet, Hope on its own in the middle, because there's 5 of them, and then Truth and Real. And then I also in the back just put the photo books which I have of his, which are Truth and Real. So it's just the 2 of them, but I was like, I'm not getting rid of them because I had extras, so I thought they may as well live in here with the rest of his stuff. So yeah, sorry that's a bit sad and small, but there will be some Sana here soon. This one is my everybody that I collect that isn't in 17 or Twice folder. It has a Vernon sticker on it because this used to be my Vernon binder until my Vernon collection got too big and had to be moved to a bigger folder. So this one starts off with my Chanyeol collection, which is actually pretty decent. I only collect his Korean album photo cards. I'd love to collect his Japanese ones as well, but I can't find trades for any of the Japanese EXO photo cards I have. So if anyone has Chanyeol and wants either Chen, Xiumin, or Kai, I'm your girl. Yeah, I'm pretty proud of this page, to be fair, especially this one because it is Korean press. I got it off Macari. I got a really good deal, to be fair. I got it off Macari. I ended up spending about it was about 20-25 pounds, but it also came in a set with this, but I already had this, so I traded the other one. So I thought that was a pretty good deal considering most people sell it for about like minimum 35-40 quid, so I was pretty proud of that one. Yeah, this is the only currently only EXO Chanyeol photo card I'm missing. It's the one where he's upside down, he's got the gold face mask on. I have Suho's equivalent, and I'll literally trade anything, pretty much anything I've got for it. So if anyone has it, please trade me it, or just sell me it. I'll probably buy it at this point. I really want it. Everything else is up to date. Yeah, up to Love Shot. And then these are the What a Life Kino photo cards. And this is my What a Life collection. This one is on the way. Had a bit of a tough time with this photo card because I traded for it, but it didn't make it here. So I joined a group order for it, and it's in the post. It's on the way. I still need to find someone selling this, trading this, whatever. I need to get my hands on that last one, and then we're up to date, and I can get to collecting the new comeback when it comes out, which I'm very, very excited for. And then have his both of his Don't Mess Up My Tempo postcards, his standee from Miracles in December, and this is the like Schumann front one, Chanyeol on the back from The War. I don't have the other one where it's like Chanyeol on the front, and I don't know who's on the back. I literally have no clue. Maybe Baekhyun? I have no clue. So yeah, that's Chanyeol. And then onto Lisa. These are her Korean, like 9 pocket sized photo cards. It's really quite sad that all her Korean photo cards fit on one page, but yeah, so the square up ones and Kill This Love Polaroids. Then these are my Kill This Love puzzle photo cards, which I'm not that keen on. She looks gorgeous in them, but 4 photo cards look exactly the same, don't fit in 9 pocket sleeves. It was very, very frustrating, but they're cute. They're cute. And, you know, I love collecting, so it was fun at least. And then this is my pathetic excuse for a Japanese Lisa collection. I have her Do Japanese photo card, which I pulled. Like, I pulled that from a copy of the album I managed to find on eBay for, I got a seriously good deal. It was definitely less than £20. I want to say it was about £10 to £15, sealed, just the group copy in the jewel case. But I pulled her photo card, and people sell these photo cards for like minimum 30 quid. So yeah, I mean, no chance of my selling it. I'm keeping it because I love it. But yeah, I was very impressed with myself for that. And that is the Polaroid from Kill This Love Japanese version. I'm hoping to get my hands on one of her photo cards from it. I have Jisoo from the black version, if anyone wants to trade. So yeah, that's Lisa. And then my Cherry Bullet collection. So I collect Yuju and Mireille from Cherry Bullet because they're my only group that I have 2 biases. I'm usually very, very set on one member of a group, but for Cherry Bullet, I absolutely adore all 10 of them, but I really could not pick between these 2. Every time I thought I could, nah, I just can't. So I was like, screw it, gotta collect them both. So that's all their Let's Play photo cards. Then all their Love Adventure photo cards. I'm not really keen on this page. I think it looks a little bit funny. Maybe it's these, I'm not sure, but love the photo cards, obviously, and the group card as well. And then these are their stickers from, I think it was KCON Japan. I got them from Macari as well, just a bit of an impulse buy, but I love them so much. And I love pink and purple, so I just had to. And then these are my Let's Play broadcast cards. It took me loads of time to think about. I only collect broadcast cards for this album because I didn't really like the way they looked for Love Adventure. It wasn't that, like, I thought all of them individually really pretty, but they were all really different. Like, some were postcard sized, some were regular photo card size, some were like transparent cards. It was just all a bit all over the place, and that kind of freaks me out a little bit. Whereas the Let's Play ones, like, they're all like 9 pocket sized, and you know, 3 types. So I was like, yeah, go on. I don't collect broadcast cards with any other groups, obviously, because like 17 twice EXO, way too expensive. But I do for Cherry Bullet, well, at least for this album anyway. So I've just got this one for Mireille to get my hands on, and then this page is complete, and I'll probably just leave it there. I don't know, depending on what the broadcast cards and how expensive they are for the next comeback, if we get one, I maybe, but I'll probably stop after this page. But I just love these ones so much that I couldn't not. And then this is my I was going to say pathetic excuse for a Hui collection, but it's actually coming along all right these days. So I've got, yeah, just these ones here. These are just placeholders because I was going to make like proper placeholders for like all his photo cards, but it's going to take me a while to get this collection finished because hardly anyone trades for, in comparison to all, like, I mainly collect 17 and Twice, who everyone and their mum collects, so it's so easy to trade for. Not that many people collect Pentagon, so it's harder. And, you know, they don't have as many photo cards. Not like 4 or 5 per version, like some groups. So it's it's slower going, so I'm trying not to get ahead of myself. I just hate blank spaces, so I just put these in to fill the gaps. Yeah, so those are just 9 pocket photo card ones, and then the really annoying photo cards, which are just slightly too big for 9 pockets. You can jam the thumbs up ones in, but it makes me very, very uncomfortable because they're so tight in. I'm like, it's going to damage them, so I don't. Yeah, I'm still looking for one thumbs up one, but I've got a summer one as well. And then the Genius postcard, I guess, bookmark. The Genius postcards and his summer postcard. And then, oh, wait, sorry. I had my Ava, that's Trade Petals on YouTube, send me a signed Polaroid of themselves last time we traded. And I keep it in this binder, but obviously that's my eyes only, not for public viewing, so I had to remove. This last page is my cards I can't get rid of. This beautiful Minghao one, / my biases from other groups that I don't collect. So Helen and Gongchan from B104. That made it sound like Helen was from B104 as well, from EXID. Gongchan from B104. Who are my biases from those groups, but I don't collect those two actively. But I was like, I really want to have at least one photo card for each of them and then kind of keep it. It makes me happy. So this is a bit of a silly page, but yeah, it's just there at the back.